this is Andre. Changing a loop's pitch is a weird subject because even though there are a lot of looping devices that offer some way to manipulate pitch, the ways that they do it can vary hugely from one unit to another. I've been borrowing an Empress Zoia, focusing on checking out its stock looping module, and this video looks at the Zoia looper's pitch control using both the Zoia's onboard interface as well as different types of MIDI control. Now, the term Vari-Speed refers to a classic relationship between pitch and time like you find on a vinyl record or analog tape. As you raise the pitch, things get faster, and as you lower the pitch, things get slower. That's the way the Zoia looper deals with pitch as well, at least by itself. Now, I'm sure there are many ways to manipulate pitch and time in the Zoia independently of one another, and to be clear, I'm a newcomer to the Zoia. My interest in it has really been focused on the capabilities of its stock looper module. I'm not saying you should just use that one module for doing live looping with the Zoia. That would be kind of like having a laptop and just using it to play Tetris. My focus on the looping module by itself has more to do with my own background as a looping guy. I like digging into the foundation of a unit's architecture and exploring that world on its own and seeing where it happens to steer me. So this is not intended to be any kind of definitive statement on doing live looping pitch manipulation with the Zoia. This is me exploring the Zoia looper by itself, getting a sense of what's possible as the camera rolls. All right, let's look at the Vari-Speed functionality. I'm going to record a note. And now this gets us into changing the pitch. Goes very low. And very high. You can change in a couple of different ways. These are percentages. You can change in semitones, half steps, frets if you're a guitar player like me. You can also change cents, which is royalty payments if you're a streaming musician like me. Oh! If you want to get back to 0, and you're not in cents, if you click there, that should get you back there. Let's see, let me get out of there. Semitones, something. Okay, good. So I don't want 100.8, I want 100. Click. There we go. Now you can also control the speed through MIDI. I have this continuous controller mapped to speed. As you can see, it can be a little tricky to get back to 100%, but clicking and clicking and clicking. Okay, when in doubt, click until it works. Now, this is a continuous controller sending commands across the full range from 0 to 127. I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm not gonna leave it. I'm gonna click and get it back. Hooray. These are static values for the same continuous controller. So these are just sending fixed values, again, values from 0 to 127. Some of these are kind of quantized to pitches, and some of them are a little out there. So let's get back, doing my favorite thing. All right, I'm gonna record some more stuff, just so we have more stuff. Would help if overdub was open. All right, let's change the pitch. And let's have that open so we can see how much we're changing it by. So as far as getting these tuned to a well-tempered scale, I found it's a little tricky to get happening just with values between 0 and 127 just straight out of the box. I am assuming there's got to be ways of tweaking the MIDI input that will lock it more comfortably to semitones. I personally don't know how to do that. I'm still very much a noob when it comes to the Zoia. If we switch it to semitones, I think it'll quantize there. If you go back and forth like that. But that, I mean, it says it's 0 semitones, but you can see we're actually 47 cents out of tune. So some of it is not super precise, which is fine by me. To call myself a microtonal dilettante would be an insult to dilettantes the world over, but I do like stuff that is a little. Now, let's look at what happens if we overdub at different pitches. And there's definitely a little bit of grindy microtonal stuff happening there. If we bring that back down to about 100%. Yeah, so if we want to get some of that patented lo-fi aesthetic, there we go. Whew. And then let's just go a little nuts. And so forth. You can also change the tuning before you start recording. All right, let's move it 12 semitones down. Start recording. And then as soon as it plays back, you get that. I don't know if it truncated the entire thing or not. Let's see if we... Yeah, it looks like maybe it did. Interesting, okay. If we bring the pitch back up, what happens? Okay, but if we drop the pitch down, that's interesting. So it looks like the loop length stays the same. Wow, okay. News to me. Let's do some overdubbing. Right now I'm just curious to see how much of this stuff gets cut off as we change the pitch. I guess I'm in G minor now. Yeah, so stuff is getting cut off. I guess I'm in B now. Bring it up. Interesting. And then if we do this sort of thing, let's do this too. Let's bring the pitch down, open overdub, change pitches to cents, and I'm going to, okay, it's kind of an F sharp. Let's do an E. So we're changing the pitch as we overdub the same note. Let's change it to semitones. That's interesting. I would have thought that it would have recorded the pitches if it was moving as we change the pitch. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, so if you play a static note and then change the pitch like that, then it sounds like the notes are pitch bending.